Hello, inflation fighters. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about money because it's Monday. And I want to talk to you about this thing. You can make attempts to save money, but it doesn't always work. We put it on our faucet and it just leaked all over the faucet. So it wasn't even, I don't want to ruin our faucet either. So, anyway, this is going back. That was a fail. And I guess if we're going to try to do a filtration system, we're going to have to spend a lot more money. So for right now, we're going to keep doing what we were doing, except as you probably saw in the grocery haul, that, we're going to try using gallons more than water bottles. It's getting cooler now, so the guys don't really need water bottles. And so anyway, that was an experiment. So anyway, we tried. And it really didn't make the water taste good. So I probably wouldn't drink it anyway. So anyway. You saw on my Walmart haul video the list that I was using, this list right here. Basically, this is continuing to grow because it's a list of things that aren't supplied at pantries. And sometimes it's going to include some food items because there are some that just never come because of the dietary restrictions that I have and things like that. So at any rate, what I did is I made the list of everything that I knew we would need, or what we have used, at least in the past, and kind of put my idea of what the price should be on there. And then I took, if I had no idea, I just left that blank. But I mean, there's also things like, a printer cartridge or tape or, soft water salt. Those are the kind of things that you won't find there. So anyway, so then what you do with your grid is you create more columns depending on how many stores you would shop at. Now up here, I think on mine I have Kroger, Walmart, Target. Those are the main ones. And then I've got a category of other, which would be the drugstores that are here and Amazon. So, and then I just use the first letter of each one of those other ones when I write down a price that I see. One of the things I was looking for was, excuse me, a permanent coffee filter, one that you can reuse. But we have the smaller coffee maker that only does 5 cups. And it's hard to find that in town. So I had to, I didn't yet. When we are pretty close to nothing on our filters, then I will order one. But we have paper filters right now that I'm using. So why spend the money if I don't have to? And so it was interesting to see. I read an article that I'm going to expound on and look into a little bit further about store sale cycles. And now people have come up with an idea for a price book, and I will show you how to do that if, that way if you prefer to use that, you can. For me, that's more like if you only have a couple of stores, it's okay to use, but to me a price book is, I don't know, I don't like the compactness. I guess maybe that's it. But anyway, but it works for people swear by it. So at any rate, what I'm going to do with these sheets is I'm going to date them, and then I'm keeping them in a file so that I can go back, because this article I read was from 2018, so it is 4 years old. But she was saying that the sales tend to cycle on every 6 weeks. Now, I noticed myself, just looking at ads and such, that there are certain weeks in the month where there's just really nothing on sale. And I don't know if it works like a car dealership where you're like at the first of the month, everybody's really super aggressive and they want to, move things. Is it opposite of that at the grocery store? It's something I want to look into a little bit more, so we can talk about that on Money Monday. But anyway, these items, it was interesting to see how expensive Walmart is. And that Great Value isn't their least expensive product line that they carry, that there are other things. Like one of the things in the on their app, when you search for something, there's filters you can go through, and I always click low price now, because then they'll show me the lowest price. Well, maybe they're showing me the lowest price of items that I'm interested in. And that's how I found that dish detergent, because Walmart's was like $5, and Walmart's brand I should say, and it does work pretty well. So I mean, I'm not opposed to going back to that, but it's less expensive than like Cascade or something like that. So I'm not opposed to going back. And Target's brand of dish detergent is just not work in our dishwasher. It might work in yours, but it doesn't work in mine. But anyway, so you can kind of make notes too about things like that. But buying this new dish detergent is from Palmolive. If it works, that's all. I mean, it was almost half the price, so, or at least save $2 off of it. So fantastic. That's more money. But, you also can go to like Kroger right now, where if you need shampoo, they have some top line stuff for $2.99 a bottle. But it's just this week, So, I mean, these are the kind of things you could stock up on. They also had, which we didn't because we have some already, but they also had like soups, Campbell's soups, pretty inexpensively and things like that. So you'd be surprised, but it's important to write the week. And now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a C by that if it's requiring a coupon. So, an electronic coupon, like at Kroger, that you can load into your card, and then it's there when you make your payment. So at any rate, there's just, I think the most frustrating part sometimes is that you can't, like, the inventories are not in real time. So I used to do any of these runs for things on the same day. Well, I'm not doing that anymore, because and I can only find out like 20 minutes maybe before I go to Walmart. It's like, okay, well, if you tell me you have it, but you don't, then I have a backup place to go to. And you can figure out from doing your searches for the pricing on the apps and such, or taking it in the store. You can use your receipts for it too. You don't have to use an app, but it's just nice to compare before you head out the door. So writing down, if you found that item somewhere odd, for example, like what was I looking for? I can't remember the item, but my hardware store showed up, and the price wasn't necessarily competitive, but if Walmart's saying it's this price, if Kroger's saying it's this price, and then you find out, oh, we don't have it, okay, you're gonna need it. So it is good to kind of search for things that way too online. Just do a Google search, and usually what pops up for things like that, it's like a whole row of vendors that you can purchase from. So at any rate, that's what I have for you today. So do you have a price book or a price list that you use? Do you know the sales cycles of the places in your area? Do you know where the best price for something is? Those are good things to know. So for now, be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of. Bye now.